I am the rocket man they talk about. I jump from star to star, I walk it out.
Hey guys, my name is Shibby2142 and today we're playing some more SMITE. This is still in beta, and our character of choice, or god of choice today, is VAMANA, which is a locked character. You need to spend 5,500 favor on him, or you need to use some gems on him, so depending on how you want to go. If you are curious, this is my third video of this game. You might be like, Shibs, we want you to play every single god and tell us what's going on and be good at everything. That's just unrealistic at the moment because they do cost either real money to buy gems or it takes a lot of levels. The max level in this game at the moment is level 30, and basically every 5 levels you get enough favor, or it's basically experience, to unlock the gods. I mean, for free because you've been playing. Having said all that, I am really enjoying this game because unlike other MOBAs where you just click to move around and you just click the minimap and your character just runs there if you want, this is more action oriented, and that really does help me out. So let's talk about VAMANA's skills because he is the biggest baby in the game. And I'll tell you that because his ultimate, things get wild. So let's start off with VAMANA's passive. So this is always going, it's just kind of like his thing. So Sleeping Giant, that's what it's called. When VAMANA is not in the colossal form, which is his ultimate, so we'll get to that soon. Taking damage from gods, so other players actually hitting you, the cooldown of that ultimate is decreased by 1 second. But when VAMANA goes into the colossal form, which you'll definitely be able to tell when I do it in the gameplay, taking damage from gods, so actually getting hit by other players, that is now a good thing. It increases the duration of how long you can be in that giant form by a ½ second, and can stack up to 10 seconds, so you have to get hit, that would have to be 20 times. Additionally, 15% of VAMANA's physical protection, so your physical defense from say like a melee character hitting you, is then converted into physical power. So is that like really good or OP in any way? Not really, but just having that just like a nice little touch. And a perfect example right there in the gameplay. So VAMANA's one ability, once again that's just pressing the one button, default binds, nothing crazy. It is called Clear Path. The cooldown is 15 seconds, and the mana, or the mana, I've heard people pronounce it 2 different ways, starting at 70, then working its way to 90 as you level it up. So VAMANA opens his little umbrella, it is so cute, in front of him and sprints forward, starting at doing 70 to 230 damage when you level it up. Physical damage to all enemies and knocking them into the air. So it's not quite a stun, but that little air pop at the end is really quite good, and sometimes it almost helps your enemy for the better because you almost push them forward, because I use it usually as a chase, because a lot of typical characters in this game have a jump or some way to actually get away, and that's what I want to use in most cases to try and disorientate them. So next up for his 2 ability, we have the Armored Umbrella. I really like this one. Starting at a cooldown of 15 and going down to 11, mana cost starting at 60 going to 100, and when I'm talking about mana cost, that is my blue bar on the bottom of my heads up display. VAMANA infuses his umbrella with his armor, reinforcing it while he strikes forth, doing a whole bunch of physical power damage to all enemies in the cone. Pretty nice for killing some minions and also hurting your enemies quite nicely. Going back to the gameplay for a second, I really wanted this kill on Hades because he thought he could hang. And a lot of people underestimate how good VAMANA is with his physical attacks, depending on how you build him with the items. Usually I start with some reinforced boots. I like buying kind of 3 abilities off the bat, that being the Hand of the Gods, Meditation, and Purification Beads, especially Purification Beads when playing against a Hades, because he'll pop his ulti, you're like, oh, GG, pop your Purification, walk out, and it's all good. Next up, VAMANA's 3 ability is called the Umbrella No, it's called the Umbrella Ring. With a cooldown of 13, it does not move. Mana starting at 60 going to 100, VAMANA spins an umbrella out in front of him, hitting everyone in its path for some physical damage, and then slowing them and their attack speed. So movement speed and attack speed for 3 seconds. So that's kind of cool. Not quite a stun, but it is some CC. After reaching its destination, so like the peak of that throw, it'll then come back to VAMANA, hitting everyone in its path. And it can dynamically move depending on where VAMANA is. So if you want to throw it straight, and kind of like arc to the right, you then run to the right with VAMANA. Back to the gameplay, I love it when a Sobek or another more beefy character targets me instead of my more squishy teammates, because I can almost always get away. Like VAMANA, he doesn't really die. Like, is he really good at everything or anything at all? Not really, but he's just a solid pick. Like, I just really enjoy playing him. Am I saying that I'm bad or I should be playing some kind of jungler and be super OP, gotta use Raw and the snipe? No, I mean, like, that's not where I'm at right now with SMITE yet. I'm still learning, and VAMANA is really fun. Alright, so enough about that. Let's get to VAMANA's ultimate, called Colossal Fury, cooldown of 90, but remember with that passive, it can go down. Mana cost 100. VAMANA grows to an enormous giant for 6 seconds or more, depending once again on your passive, getting hit by other gods, stuff like that. When VAMANA is enraged, so he's in that giant form, he gains some protection. He also gains some physical power, and he regens 5% of his max health every second. So that's why it's really nice if you want to use your one ability to dash away, or you could pop your big boy ability, that being Colossal Fury, and then you can regain health and almost always get away. So that's pretty beast. Also, your attack when in the Colossal form does some kind of AoE, so it's not like a ranged big meteor or anything, it's just you're doing damage to everyone around you in a little area. So that's kind of what I mean by that. Yeah, while I might not be getting every kill, I'm certainly helping out. Jarvan, I'm helping, because going in that Colossal form really helps me out when the Minotaur wants to kill me. I can then try to dash away or do whatever. Minotaur is about to die shortly here, and that's pretty much game over. So once again, my name is Shibby2142. This is SMITE. Once again, it is in beta, and I really do enjoy it. Am I saying you need to get this game and buy every character and all that? No, I'm just showing you guys, once again, pushing variety gaming on my channel, staying true to what I am telling you guys, and just kind of having fun. So I ended that round, looks like 10, 4, and 8. Just doing my thing, dripping that chocolate sauce. So if you want to subscribe, that would be really cool. More games coming soon, and hopefully I will see you guys next time.